Shalom, shalom. Just want to come with another daily edification for flock of the Most High, and just wanted to obviously give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Today's video, I wanted to get some precepts concerning tough love, and Most High shows us tough love, and we have to embrace that fact, because if you know anybody who's grown up through a hard life or has had a hard life, that they're pretty strong individuals. Not many things can break them in terms of maybe situations that they go through or that they may endure. The Most High is the same with us. He wants us to go through tough situations so that when we come out of them, we're stronger than ever. And so let's go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8, and you probably just saw it. Verse 5. Thou shalt also consider in thine heart that as a man chasteneth his son, so the Lord thy power chasteneth thee. So the Most High chasteneth his children, which is us. We are the children of the Most High. We know that because we have awoken to this truth, and we call on the name Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which the world ignorantly calls God, or his beloved son, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, Jesus Christ. So we understand, the scriptures. We are edified by the scriptures, and we know that the God of Israel is our Heavenly Father. So we have to endure things that, we may not like, or, that can be very vexing towards our spirits, but ultimately the Most High is prepping us for, to be stronger in the spirit, and especially in these last days. The Most High wants to strengthen our spirit as much as possible through His Word. So when we go through certain situations, He wants us to trust in Him, but also He wants to strengthen our spirit so that we have no fear of the things to come. So we just have to continuously embrace that fact that even though we may be going through some things that, are very hard, or, can seem like, man, am I ever going to get out of this situation? The Most High is right there with you always. Isaiah 1:40-10 says, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So the Most High is going to uphold us in times that we think that, life is just really, hard. So let's get a precept for... Now let's go to book of 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 10. But the power of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Yahweh Shah Mashiach, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, and settle you. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. So we got to understand that we're being established to be perfect. This is why that we've gone through so many generations of hell, because we understand that righteousness is about to be restored back in the earth. So, and He's going to use us, of course, to do that. And when we put off this mortal body, we will put on immortality and we will be perfect in the eyes of the Most High then. So we have to endure these afflictions. We have to endure, anything that we have to go through day to day. We just have to continuously press and understand that whatever that we're going through is not going to be compared to where we're going to be at, or where the Most High is going to take us in our spirits or strengthen us. So let me get this. This is Psalms 118. In the 18th verse, the Lord hath chastened me sore, but he hath not given me over unto death. Yeah, so the Most High is going to chasten us, but he's not going to let us, be in the way of risking our lives or putting our lives in danger. He's not going to do that. He's going to make sure that we're all right. He's going to make sure that we get through whatever we got to go through. And it could seem like we'll never get out of it, but the Most High always makes a way for us to get out of any situation that we may seem like, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through this, or I'm going to be able to get through that. Like, no, the Most High is about to raise us up completely and understands that, he's not going to put us in any danger, or as long as we trust in him, of course. If we don't, if we lose trust in him, then we definitely could be put in danger of, our lives being at risk. But as long as we trust in him, our lives will never be at risk of, being put to death or anything like that. So that we don't have to worry about. Let's get another precept. This is Lamentations chapter 3, verse 1. I am the man that has seen affliction by the rod of his wrath. He hath led me and brought me into darkness, but not into light. Surely against me is he turned. He turneth his hand against me all the day. And this is really, I think the book of Lamentations is going into the fact when we were really in hardcore bondage, and, we were lamenting at our afflictions, but, it's pretty edifying. But really just wanted to get the first verse. I gone down to the third verse, Salakia, but I'm the man that has seen affliction by the rod of his wrath. So we see the afflictions that we have gone through in our lives and see where it's taken us. So if, there's no way that we've gone through afflictions and have not gotten stronger in the spirit from them. The Most High does not operate that way. He puts us through things to strengthen our spirits. So we always got to keep that in mind. Let's get book of Ephesians chapter 3, verse 13. Wherefore I desire that ye faint not at my tribulations for you, which is your glory. See, we become stronger through the things we go through. We don't become weaker. We may think we're becoming weak when we're going through it, but we're actually becoming stronger. That's how, if you take anything, like say you lift weights, you become stronger through the fact of, you lifting weights constantly. When you first start lifting weights, man, you're really sore. Your body is not used to that. But when you constantly put your body under pressure of, weights or lifting weights, you're going to get used to it, and you're going to get your muscles stronger. And once they, get used to that, you're going to go into the gym like it's nothing. Eventually, after a month or so, you're going to be able to endure whatever, weights you lift. Some weights are going to, depending on how much weight you lift, are you're able to lift, you're going to be able to slowly but surely build your way up to getting stronger. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. You're going to get stronger each time you lift, and you're going to be able to lift more over time. So, the Most High is not going to put the same afflictions on us, but he's going, as we get stronger and stronger over time, we're going to go through things maybe that's harder, but it's going to get us stronger in a sense. So we got to keep that in mind as well. This is the last precept I wanted to get. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 10, verse 6. And this is a future prophecy concerning the latter days. But this is, what we're seeing now. And let's just get it. And I will strengthen the house of Judah, and I will save the house of Joseph, and I will bring them again to place them, for I have mercy upon them, and they shall be as though I had not cast them off, for I am the Lord their power, and will hear them. So this is a future prophecy. He's of course strengthening us now. And of course, he's going to gather us all together. They'll be in the 1/3. We're going to, have our own land that we dwell in once, the Most High points us that time to, he breaks the bonds off of our necks, which is pursuant to Jeremiah 30:8, roughly paraphrasing. So he's strengthening us now. He's building us back up into the spirit where we've been in captivity for so long. We didn't know who we were. We didn't, some of us even lost faith in that there was, a higher power. So being put back into this faith and, knowing that Yahweh Yasharahla is our power and only deals with a certain group of people, which we were numbered upon, being the Israelites. He doesn't deal with 2/3 of our nation, of course, but being the 1/3 that we've been called back into this truth, we understand that we are the ones being strengthened in these times, and he's strengthening us through his word. And we've had to be washed and cleansed through this word, because the ways of this world are just straight up wicked. Everything that we've been taught in this world is a lie, except being brought back to this truth. Once we were brought back to this truth, now everything's become more clear. And that's why the Great Awakening occurred in the year 2020, which goes back to 2020 vision, which means perfect vision. We have now perfect vision in the spirit of who we are, and now we understand who our power is, which is the God of Israel, Yahweh Shah. So we just got to endure these afflictions a little bit longer, but there's going to come a time where all these afflictions are going to pay off, and we'll never have to endure suffering as we do now in this present time. So, yep. That's all the precepts I wanted to get. Hopefully you're edified. Just want to end this video by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. All praises due. See you on the next one. Shalom.